Hey guys, it's me David and welcome back to week 4 of building Geonosis. So just as the title says, we are going to be working on the Geonosian Spires as well as a few other things, and there's one big surprise at the end of the video. I'm going to put some minifigures, some flame troopers on the mock, and it's going to look epic. Oh my god, I honestly can't wait to show you guys that part. It looks so good. Like, it gives you a preview of what the final mock is going to look like. So definitely stay to the end. It's just so exciting. But yes, we're going to be working on those spires. Those are the kind of sticks that come out of the ground on Geonosis. You see them very clearly in Attack of the Clones as well in the Geonosian arc on the Clone Wars Season 2 show. Spoiler alert, they look really cool. I can't wait to show you the design. And then I'm also going to ask your opinion on some Geonosian architecture. We're going to work on some archways. And then again, I have a surprise at the end. So I'm going to stop talking. Let's go ahead and dive into some of the building that I did this week. So the first thing I want to show you guys are these Geonosian spires that I've been working on. I'm extremely happy with the way they've come out, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how exactly I made them. They look really good. I think it's a very simple design, but it's also very effective, and it scales very well to the Clone Trooper and to the mock as well. I might make some that are taller. You can see there is a variety of sizes. I have a few here. I think there's like 5 or 6 versions of sizes that I've made so far. But, I mean, overall, these are looking really, really good. So if we take a little deeper look, you can kind of see what I'm using here, which is this wedge brick. This is my new favorite piece for Geonosis, this piece right here. Obviously, you can get it in the left or right version. But this is a very simple technique. I'm just using those 4-sided 1x1 bricks and just kind of surrounding this wedge brick around that brick, if that makes any sense. So it kind of looks like this from the bottom, and hopefully that's a better visual of kind of what's going on here. And it gets the shape, honestly, exactly where I want it to be. So by using this in combination with other slope pieces, so this right here is just a little slope piece, all of this combined is really creating these cool Geonosian spires. And then I just have some other, some 1x1 cheese slopes and stuff like that, adding that. And then I'm also kind of doing some other techniques, like here. If we take a look at this one. So this is actually a thicker version. I'm using the 2x2 with studs on the side, bricks, and so this is kind of a bigger version. I'm also doing this part right here, which is like kind of spaced arches, and that's something that's commonly seen, especially in Attack of the Clones. I'm kind of using references from both Attack of the Clones and, of course, the Clone Wars Geonosis arc. And I think this right here is a really good representation of kind of that Geonosian architecture, and they all fit very well together. And the last thing I'm doing is, some people like to call this the football, but this one isn't as good as like using these wedge pieces that have a slope and a side, like half angle 45-degree slope. So this looks a little bit different, but I still think it works in combination very well with the other slope pieces. So, but it's a difference of opinion whether you like using one design or the other. But I mean, personally, guys, I think these came out looking really good, and I can't wait to build more of them. Unfortunately, I've used up all of these pieces, and so what you see here is all that I can make today. But once we get a whole bunch of these, maybe like 20 or 30 of them, and we put them around the mock, especially around the sides and around the mountains, or even on top of the mountains, I think these spires are really going to elevate Geonosis to another level. So the next thing I want to work on is, we had this kind of trail going through here on the right side of the mock, and I told you guys that this is going to lead into hopefully some type of tunnel or maybe the entrance to the Geonosian catacombs. So I needed a small entrance around this area right here, and so I started working not only on an entrance but also some rock work. So this is what I've come up with so far. Not perfect. This is still very much a work in progress, but here's what's interesting about what you're seeing here. It's flat on the back. Usually when I'm building, rock work and slopes, it's always carrying up at an angle. By using, again, these type of pieces right here that have the studs on the side, you can very much just keep it flat, but also still create some texture and elevation on one side. And I honestly think this looks really good. I'm still using some slope pieces right here and here. And then again, I'm using that wedge piece that I was just showing you in the spires. That's coming in handy for these kind of archways right here. I'm thinking this would be a really cool entrance for the catacombs. And again, we're just using, again, these bricks with the studs on the side. They are really coming in handy on this mock. And we're getting a really cool archway. Now, this isn't as accurate if you look at the Geonosian arches, especially, again, going back to Attack of the Clones, you look at the arena. The archways don't exactly look like this. Instead, they look more like this. I came up with another design using wedge plates. So again, this is kind of like a snot technique right here. Again, using these pieces right here. So useful. But this is definitely more in line with the actual arch. I don't like this one as much. I don't know. It's obviously not the same. This one has a more rounded arch, but I prefer this one. Maybe I'll use this in a different part of the mock. I'm not sure, but I'm definitely preferring this one right here. Let me know down in the comments. Let's call this design A. This is B. Let me know down in the comments. You prefer A or B? I'm very curious. So leave that down in the comments right now. I'm very excited with this design. And it so happens to work very well right here. I mean, look at that. Doesn't that look very natural, just like placing that right there? I just feel like it works automatically. It just looks like it was meant to be right here. It looks already like a good way to start up this mountain terrain that will kind of go along this way. I don't know. I might place this back a little bit further, but just to line it up with this pathway that we were working on last week, I think it looks really good. I'm very, very happy with the way it looks. All right, so that's everything in terms of the new building techniques and stuff that I want to show you. Let's go ahead and add some more detail work to some of the other parts of what we covered in Dark Orange last week. Let's go ahead and dive into a time lapse and see that, guys. Okay, I had to do it. After I detailed this area and I was like, well, we got those spires now. I wanted to put a little complete scene together for you guys just to show you how well Geonosis is coming out to be now. These spires in the background, the detail work we just finished up over here, plus these flame troopers that I just got in stock on minifigs for you. Oh my god, it just ties together so well. I threw some Geonosians, some Dark Orange battle droids on here, just a few. And then I really had fun with this right here, having the battle droid just light up in flames from the Flame Trooper. So if you have the chance to get one of these guys, oh my god, do they look good. I am just thrilled. That's the brand new CAC helmet on it as well. I've got 3 of them right here. I've got Kiyodamunde, I've got Commander Jet, and Clone Trooper. I mean, this tiny little scene that I came up with right here just looks so good. It feels like I'm in the Clone Wars already. Oh my god. This is just coming out so well, guys. The detail work, again, is just looking fantastic. Kind of mimicked what I did over here from last week. I brought that in over here with a pathway kind of going this direction. It kind of goes up and down this hill. And I think if we put some more spires, again, I actually really like just this little rock right here. It just adds that little bit. It definitely elevates the mock, and it's looking so good. Like, wow, I'm extremely impressed with the way this is turning out now. It's looking so good, guys. Like, holy cow. But yeah, guys, this is turning out so much better than I thought. Throwing some minifigures, getting those spires in the background. Like, this is really looking like Geonosis now. Let me know down in the comments what you thought. Let's go ahead and end it out. There you have it. My gosh, I absolutely love that preview at the end of seeing those Flame Troopers with Kidamunde, Commander Jet, the Clone Trooper, seeing the Geonosian, seeing the Battle Droids. It just gets me so hyped for what this mock absolutely will be at the end when we get to that finale, which honestly, we're at such a good pace right now. I could definitely see the end of the summer we getting to the finale. This honestly might be the shortest of the build series yet, which is a good thing. It is the smallest mock, so that also makes sense. But yeah, we're on a great track. Heads up, if you want to get those Geonosian Flame Troopers, they are limited supply. They won't be restocked anytime soon. I don't know why, but it's extremely hard to find dark orange torsos to print on, so long story there. But what's available on the site is what's there right now, so it probably won't last more than a few days from when you're watching this video. If you're watching after that, unfortunately, probably gone and out of stock and won't be returning anytime soon. I myself am keeping quite a few of the Flame Troopers for this mock, so because they just look that good. The CAC helmets just turned out so well. So before we go, next week is Mara and I's 3-year dating anniversary. I'm going to take a week off from building Geonosis, and we'll come back the week after that. So not next Saturday, but the Saturday after that. And we'll go from there. So definitely look out for week 5. If you want to make sure you get that episode, hit that subscribe button down below. So I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys very soon. Hope you guys have a great and wonderful day. Bye-bye.